All right, second graders, welcome to your history unit. I am on slide 1 here. Your next slides are going to be those standards, but if you'd like to read them in a little bit more kid-friendly language, your goals and outcomes for your unit can be found on slide 4. So you're looking at creating questions from looking at historical documents and artifacts and photos, interpreting data that's on a timeline, so reading and understanding data on a timeline, identifying the Revolutionary War and the Constitution and their importance in U.S. history, identifying the ways that the culture of settlers influenced our traditions today, and identifying the significance of American holidays. Our driving question is, how does better understanding our nation's history help us to understand where we are today? In the unit, you'll have a writing masterpiece, and it will just be to identify the significance of American holidays. But you'll get to pick, so throughout this unit, you'll learn about all the different American holidays. Each week of our Literacy Connection will focus on one. You'll create a Google presentation to showcase the American holidays and important facts about each. So I would do this a little bit each week. So for the culminating activity, you'll pick one of the 5. So you'll do a Google presentation throughout the unit, and you'll just talk a little bit about each of them, but then for your culminating, your big writing masterpiece, you only have to pick one of the 5 holidays and then create an opinion piece of writing on that. So why that is your favorite or most important holiday to you. And that's going to be an opinion piece stating your opinion on that. So you'll pick, like you might say, Independence Day, I think, is the most important holiday, and then here's the reasons why, giving that evidence. And we'll talk more about that as the unit, as we go through the unit the next 6 weeks. Some of your vocabulary: Constitution, artifacts, Revolutionary War, settlers, tradition, and democracy. For your week 1 instructions, you will go to Pebble Go. Your username is eAchieve. Your password is books. Click Social Studies, U.S. Government. There's 2 passages, Democracy and Declaration of Independence. And I would like you to listen to both stories, or you can read them yourself, or you could listen and then read. You could kind of flip and do both. Your slides are right here. And so you'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slides. Your title slide, who you'll put right in like the title. So USCLSSD has week 1 instructions up here. You would put who. The next slide, what, where, when, why. From your readings, add just 2 to 3 sentences on each slide, or you can hand draw illustrations if you'd like to answer those questions of who, what, where, when, and why, to democracy and Declaration of Independence. So kind of just wrapping your head around what are those things? What is democracy? What is the Declaration of Independence? And then I highly recommend you come to eSession. We're going to talk about that this week as well. There is a literacy connection, and it is going on to BrainPop Junior. Just because your work, you have to write some sentences. So just kind of diving into different types of sentences. So you'll find that video under writing. So you click here to complete easy quiz or hard quiz. And there's also right here's a live link to another activity to help you with is it a statement or a question? So I know that that's not completely in this video box, but when you click that, you'll see. So just kind of, getting more familiar with the difference between a statement and a question. And then there is a math connection. If you'd like to keep your studies going and challenge yourself, connect literacy focus. So we were learning about differences between questions and statements, and we're going to ask the question, what is math? So I thought that was kind of fun. Click here to open up your math this week. It's a live link for you. You can put all your answers on a Google Doc titled Week 1 Math Social Studies. That really helps your teachers when grading, and then you can put that in your to be graded. All right, I know my instructions were kind of long this week. Thanks for sticking with me. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let your teacher know. Have a great week.